Strip. Straightforward. So when a person is straightforward, it says of a person, they're honest and frank. And then the synonyms would be honest, frank, candid, open, truthful, sincere. And I don't know what could be more attractive than somebody who's open and honest with you.
Straightforward with Strip.
Fishbowl Radio Network, FBRN.US. You are now logged on to Straightforward with Strip. We usually stream live every Thursday at 3 p.m. Central right here in Studio C in Fishbowl Radio Network, located inside Globe Life Park. But we got a special guest, man. We had to do something unorthodox and bring him in here whenever he can get in here, man, because the man's schedule is busy. He got multiple projects in the works. And like I said, man, it's Black History Month. So we're going to keep going with the theme of black men doing their thing, making a name for themselves and making a mark in this industry. Ooh. Please help me welcome Nice Major.
What up?
Yo, what's going on, brother, man? Did you find the place okay? I like to ask my guests that because sometimes I don't find the place okay. You know, we're in a new location. We're inside the entertainment district, Texas Live.
Right.
All this stuff popping off, man. Did you find the place all right?
Man, I did. I found it perfect. The view is crazy. It's dope. It's
heck
dope.
yeah. Yo, I'm not going to lie, bro. One of the perks about being here is, you know, we are in Globe Life Park, which is not a home field for the Dallas Renegades, the XFL team.
Right.
So, they had their first home game. They lost, you know. They did like my Dallas Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? They lost the game they should have won. But, man, just the atmosphere and the vibes, it was fun, yo. So, I appreciate you coming to the studio, man.
Appreciate
and for the listener right now who is like, man, who is this Nice Major dude? What is he doing to make Black history, man? You are an artist.
Right.
A music artist.
Right.
But you got other stuff going on in the works, man. Like, what's popping right now with Nice Major and the brand you're formulating?
Well, you know what I'm saying? I got the whole Victory Circle brand jumping off. You know what I'm saying? I'm a celebrity barber. You know what I'm saying? On top of opening up a clothing store. You know what I'm saying, of the brand. So, you know, I just been kind of sticking to the script, man, and keeping my head down and staying busy. You feel what I'm saying?
You said opening a store. So, like, what first got you into rapping? You know what I'm saying? Let's start it back here because, you got a lot of stuff popping off, man. You know what I'm saying? You like the Nipsey Hussle of Fort Worth. And a lot of people are like, man, how can he make a claim like that? But they're going to learn real quick, you know, why I'm saying that.
Right,
so you started rapping. When did this happen? You know, when did you get
It's been a minute, man. My mom, she's a writer. You know what I'm saying? So music has always been, you know what I'm saying, with me. You know what I'm saying? I got multiple musicians in my family, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's just something that's always grew up with me. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what's up. And so you said basically grew up, you know, writing, doing music.
Yep.
Getting involved with it.
Yeah, always doing music, bro.
That's what's up. And the name Nice Major, how did you come up with that?
Man, fly, man. Fly, you know.
I dig it.
You know
Because me, you know what I'm saying, I can be, you know, cocky sometimes. So I think that's a pretty dope name. Because you like, man, my flow is nice and I'm making major moves, you know. So, man, shit, I'm going to call myself Nice Major.
Straight up.
That's real, man. And what projects do you have out right now? Any mixtapes, albums?
Man,
where can we find your music?
You know what I'm saying? Right now, I got out 15-minute High Point 2. You know what I'm saying? I did that with Crooks. 97 Crooks, shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? And that was the last project that I had dropped, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the lab working, you know what I'm saying, on multiple projects, you know what I'm saying, getting those together, you feel me?
Yeah.
Just kind of, you know what I'm saying, vibing to the music.
Heck
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying, and trying to, you know, really really get back deep into the music like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And you're doing music, and now you have a shop going on. You have this brand, you know. What's the name of the brand?
Victory Circle.
Victory Circle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man. I still got that hat, too. Y'all should have worn my Victory Circle hat, man. That's real rap. And you're making moves out in the city of Fort Worth. You know, is it a specific reason why you're in are you from Fort Worth, or what's with the city that you're making all these moves, opening stores and shops? Why Fort Worth?
Well, you know what I'm saying, I'm from California. You know,
okay.
But I moved to Fort Worth.
Yeah, West Side.
Right, that's my home. You know what I'm saying, and you know I'm in the Poly District. You know what I'm saying, which is really dope. It's really tight over there. And I got a barbershop over there, and so I'm about to open up a clothing store, also of my brand. You know what I'm saying? So
Man, on some Nipsey Hussle stuff, right?
yeah, I got Nipsey painted on the side of the building.
Yo,
man.
that's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
And like I was saying earlier, it totally makes sense now because when I first, caught wind of like what you've been doing and everything, like in the music game and on social media and all that, I'm like, yo, he's opening up a store. One of the first things he did in the shop was plant palm trees.
Right,
And I'm like,
right.
what's this dude bringing palm trees to Fort Worth for? Like, he got this Cali vibe. I've even heard some of your tracks, and I'm like, yo, he kind of sound like my partners over there on the west side. You feel
Right,
me?
right,
And
right.
that totally makes sense now. You're from Cali.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. How long have you been out here?
Man, I've been out here for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Since like '03. You feel
Yeah.
me? Yeah.
Man, that's
Doing
pretty
my
cool
thing,
too,
man.
because I notice it's a lot of people, that come from Cali, but they pick up on like that Texan stuff real quick,
Right,
and it
right,
seems
right.
like you and me are the only dudes that try to keep the West alive
Man,
out
it's
here,
in me,
you know.
You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Yeah.
It's in me, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
yeah, I
So,
think it's
you
funny
know,
because like I'll go on a date with a chick or something. She like, is that all you wear is Dickies? You ain't got no other shoes but Chuck Taylors, and I'm
Right,
like, come on
right,
now,
right.
man, that's just the stilo, yo.
Yeah,
so that's
man.
cool, man. So you got a barbershop open. What's the name of the barbershop?
Upright Barbershop.
Upright Barbershop.
1962.
Yeah. Okay. How'd you come up with that?
Well, it's been like in the family for ages. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
My grandmother, she was a barber, and she an OG. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I'm next up. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay, man. So it's kind of like it's already been pre-written for
Oh,
you to be
yeah,
about
man.
great things
Yeah,
and reach
generation.
milestones.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man. Your mother was a writer. Your grandma was a barber, had the barbershop, and now you're reopening it with that name.
Yeah, it's never closed. You know what I'm saying? I'm just been doing a lot of remodeling, revamping. You know what I mean? The client base has always been big. You know what I'm saying? Which is a dope thing. I'm grateful for that. And just getting it cracking, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing some bigger things, you know what I'm saying, out there.
Yeah, man, that's real rap. And so it's not all the time that I get to interview people, from where I'm from, man. And so whenever I ask them about things that relate to the West Side or Nipsey Hussle or anything like that, they can't really, be about that or give me the answers that I'm looking for, man. But I want to know because me growing up with Nipsey Hussle, and listening to him for so long, man, did he impact you in any way, man? And what you think about this death, yo?
Man, it was crazy, man. Majorly because it was somebody else out there that has already reached the finish line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was doing their thing, and that was really dope because it left a big blueprint for a lot of people, a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
To really do a lot and put their money elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Which is a dope thing. As far as in his death, man, it still feel, unreal. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Same with like the Kobe Bryant thing,
Man,
and I don't know if it's because like I am black, but it seems like, and I've heard like in older songs and older movies, like this has been some type of pattern, some type of trend. Like every time we get a hero or an icon, why they get taken out so early, man? I don't know if you're big on conspiracies or anything,
man,
but what's your take on that?
I pay attention to the game, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, and it's almost scary. You know what I'm saying? Because you really do see the pattern.
Heck
you know
yeah.
what I mean? And self-awareness, man. You know what I'm saying? When YG was saying stay dangerous, hey, man,
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, even just me in my industry and my profession, sometimes I do have that thought in the back of my mind, like, all right, I'm a black man,
Right.
I'm real outspoken, and I say a lot of things and bring up a lot of things that I'm sure there's people, groups, or organizations that don't want to be highlighted. So maybe I could be the next target type ish, So do you ever think like that, like you being a music artist, following in Nipsey Hussle's footsteps, buying the block back and, reinventing, the hood and doing for yourself and putting your people on, man? Do you feel that pressure?
You know what, bro? To be honest, I try to stay positive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And have self-motivation in what I'm doing and try to keep a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, out of my head. That was one thing about me jumping, back from the music and focusing on, the clothing and the shop and things like that. I just wanted a breather. You know what I'm saying? So I can clear my mind and just, positive thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? I try not to think like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just keep the message going. Keep
the
positivity flowing.
I got to.
And, take it as it is.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I dig it. So you said you had that album came out. It was 15 Mile High.
15-minute high .2.
15-minute high .2.
Yeah.
So was it like a .1 or was this like
it
part
was
two?
a .1. It was just .2. It was just, you know what I'm saying? It was the thing like .1 was the okay, I'm putting my foot in the door with this because it's only 15 minutes of music.
Yeah.
And .2,
because that would be the next question.
Right.
Yeah.
.2, it was a little bit more. It's about 30.
Yeah.
But it's broken down into indica and sativa. One is, you know what I'm saying, mellow, and the other one is more hype.
Dang, so like the project, it has songs on it, and like half the songs is like an indica high.
Right.
Yeah, yo, that's pretty dope, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Side A and side B.
Yeah,
you
15-minute high .2.
Right.
Dang, and you got indica songs and sativa songs.
Right.
Bro, that's pretty dope.
One side is indica, the other side is sativa.
Yeah,
and it's actually, and it's so crazy because when you listen to all of it, all of the songs, you can really decode it, and they all tell a story.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an example. Like what's one of your hottest tracks on that project and why?
City's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And basically, I'm talking the whole project. Basically, I'm talking to myself if I was 18 again, 17 again, and the decisions that I'll make now compared to how I was when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what's up, yo. And you're right here on Straightforward with Strip. He just said something about this track called City's Most Wanted, and this is on the 15-minute high .2 project, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So, me and Strip, I got to deliver. So we actually have City's Most Wanted right here loaded up in the queue. I'm going to let you check it out, listen to it, tell me what you think of it. We're in the studio right now with Nice Major. Here his track off of the 15-minute high .2 album. It's called City's Most Wanted. Let me know what you think.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm just your city's most wanted. Yeah. I'm just your city's most wanted. Yeah. I done seen niggas get popped, get 20 off the wop, cook grams in the pot. Whoa. Drug dealers, real killers, better watch your ass. Slippers count, niggas got 3 counts tryna come up in the drought. Keep my name out your mouth. Oh, we rolling through your granny house. Pop you when you get your plate. Told you had my cash, but hey, I'm in a different mind state. I'm on the interstate, headed to the funk. Where them niggas pop trunk, hit black like where you at. C4, what it do? Ay, Q, hit my line, fo. I'm just your city's most wanted. Yeah. I'm just your city's most wanted. Yeah. I tell it how it is, nigga, black and white. Real shit. You wrong, you wrong. Y'all gave the wrong niggas the thrones. Real niggas ain't pawns. I pop my collar like the fawns. Sit back and count funds. Think about how far we done come. Move around from the dumb, that's how we want. I shot out like a bullet from a gun. Now them niggas wanna pull up, but we done. OG niggas, do your job. Tell them niggas don't rob, get a job. Tell the homies don't rent, nigga buy. Fuck the slice, homie, take the whole pie. Take that shit. I'm on my shit, motherfucker, I'm fly. Them niggas talk a good game, they lie. Y'all some liars. Y'all believe it. The quarterback will throw you anything, y'all receive it. That's cold, damn, I thought y'all wasn't naming. Don't let these motherfuckers fill your head up. Cause you make the wrong move, then they fed up. Aight. Make sure you lock that door. I'm just your city's most wanted. Yeah. I'm just your city's most wanted. Yeah. I'm just your city's most.
Yo, Fishbowl Radio Network, FBRN.US. You're still logged on to Straightforward with Strip. That was City's Most Wanted by the homie Nice Major. Off the project, 15-minute high. .2, 15-minute high .2, yo, and just a breakdown of the album. You were saying it's 30 minutes long, but half of it is like sativa tracks, you know, for that vibe. Half of it is indica tracks, for, you know what I'm saying, for a different vibe. I kind of feel like City's Most Wanted, that was an indica track, right? Yeah. I can dig it. That's what's up. That's cool. You can definitely puff on some indica and jam to that, man. Right, man. I dig it, yo. So you said that was you were in the mindset of if you could talk to your 18-year-old self.
Right. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Dumb decisions. Yeah. You feel me? Thinking I knew everything. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yo, I feel you, man. I'm 30 years old, and I still make decisions as if I'm like 19.
Straight up.
Knowing damn well I shouldn't have did it, you know, but you got to. I mean, but that's life, though. You know,
that's life. It's all growing pains, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I kind of feel like, personally, like, the dumb decisions I made kind of helped me be the man I am today. You know,
definitely.
Because there's a lot of people who go throughout life growing up being real sheltered, real scared, and real, you know, trying to live by the book. And then when they get older, they don't know how to act in certain situations.
Man.
You know,
real talk.
So like you coming up, you know, from the West Side and everything, and then going straight to Fort Worth, man. Is there any like resemblances or differences?
I'm gonna be real, man. Like you know what I'm saying. This was it. Like being where I'm at right now, you know what I'm saying, on the southeast side, it's like it reminds me of South Central.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was one of the reasons what made me put Nipsey on the side of the building, because not only does it feel like South Central, right down the street from the barbershop, it's a Crenshaw Street.
Word. Yo, and I don't know exactly where in Fort Worth, but I be getting hyped.
I'm in the heart. I'm in Poly.
Yeah.
I'm where they don't want to come. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah, so you get that vibe still, you know, the atmosphere. Yeah. I dig it. Is that near, because every time I see this road when I'm driving past, I get hyped just because it's Las Vegas Trail.
The trail, that's on the west side. Nah, that's on the west side. West side, they rocking right now. Yeah, every area in Fort Worth, man, they rock it right now, from the south side, the east side, the north side, and the west side. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. And you being a music artist, being an up-and-coming growing icon, you know, you open the barbershop, you plan on opening a clothing store and doing other things in the area. How do you feel you being, you know, like a role model, or do you feel some type of responsibility to that community that you're in right now, and like the kids and the youth looking up to you?
That was another reason why I had slowed down, you know, on the music tip, and, you know, to really study my craft and, you know, talk to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a lot of things going on in the city that didn't make any sense to me. Yeah. You know, from artists, you know, tripping, blowing their chances, you know what I'm saying, to kids skipping school for no reason. Yeah. Like, no reason. I can see you going to McDonald's. You ain't even going to McDonald's. You just going to go and be hungry. You just going to go hang out in front of McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense to me. So, you know, a lot of that was to do that and really jump into this clothing thing, you know, because it's one of those things. I'm the type of guy, like, if I'm going to jump into something, if I'm going to do everything that I do, I love. Yeah. So, you know, I live off the land. So if I'm going to jump into something, I want to know it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I know music. I know how to cut hair, but I really wanted to learn this clothing thing, you know, and that doesn't happen overnight. So it took me some time to, you know, really know the game, you know what I'm saying?
And we say, you know, you're coming out with a clothing line. Is it gonna be, you know, like T-shirts, hoodies, or what can we see?
It's gonna be collections. It's gonna be collections of things, you know, T-shirts, hoodies. I mean, everything that you can imagine, you know.
As in, is it gonna just be like
lifestyle,
Nice Major Victory Circle stuff, or are you gonna have like other people's brands and everything?
Nah, it's my stuff. You know, I have pop-ups up there. You know, of the designers of the month, you know, you know, a new top designer of the month, you know, but it's Victory Circle, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's real rap. And so, you know, you not originally being from here, and like I said, you have a specific sound. And when I first started following your music and your movements and everything, I'm like, yo, like, he kind of has like this West Side swag, you know. He even has that Cali sound, you know. Right. Do you find it harder, easier, or is it like nothing working with other artists, especially being out here in the DFW?
As far as in like doing work with them,
like you get a lot of features, or?
I mean, I get features all the time, man. I just, you know, sometimes I pick and choose.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, it's crazy because artists relate.
Yeah.
Real artists relate. You know, so it's nothing to get in the studio with an artist that's dope and work with them. You know what I'm saying? I have artists that I work with. A friend of mine, real close friend of mine, Showtime. You know what I'm saying? And every time we don't have to see each other for months. You know what I'm saying? Not even talk.
Yeah.
We can get in the studio first night and knock out. You know what I'm saying?
Just vibe a track out. Yeah.
Not one.
Heck
You know what I'm saying? We could just vibe. You know, that's how it is with me and Crooks, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, artists relate, man.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
shout out to the homie Showtime. You talking about Showtime.
Yeah.
Showtime.
Yeah.
He got the long hair and everything. Yo, that's the homie,
Dre
man.
boy.
Yeah. We kind of, our people stayed on the same block for a minute,
Right,
man. And
right,
I have yet to bring him in the studio. So, hey, Showtime, if you listening right now, we still got to get you in the studio, bruh. I got one of his tracks on here. You was probably in the studio when he made it. It was called Lighthouse Thoughts.
I don't even know, man.
Produced by TSB Witt.
He works so much, man. I don't
Man, he be everywhere. Heck yeah. Like every other day on his social media or something. He got another project out in another studio.
That's how it be, man. When you full-time artist, man, you live a full-time artist life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah.
You know.
And so, like, doing music, and now that you have this barbershop, you don't have, like, a regular 9-to-5.
No.
Or a corporate job.
I work for myself.
Yeah. Have you ever had, like, a 9-to-5 job or a corporate job?
Like, I would say two. You know what I'm saying?
Where were they?
One of them, it was a warehouse job, man, and I left on my lunchtime the first day.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this wasn't for me. And then this was before I came out here. My uncle, he had got me a job at PetSmart.
PetSmart.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm a dog, so I'm working with the dogs, you know what I'm saying? And I was, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, it was cool, but it just
You knew that's what you weren't here for.
Yeah, it just wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it wasn't my thing, man. And, you know, I just been working for myself ever since. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah. And so, you know, like, since, you know, leaving the corporate world and then doing this on your own, like the entrepreneurial thing and the music artist thing, man, have you experienced or suffered any, you know, like blowbacks, or have you been any times where you was like, man, maybe I just need to go on Indeed.com or something, man, and just get a job, or you just stuck to the grind?
Nah, bro, I always bet on myself.
Yeah.
You know, in this game, you have to have patience and you got to have nuts. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I learned, because not only that, I'm a third generational entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to even think. It's hard for me to even think to allow somebody to tell me what to do, when I can go on lunch, when I can't, when I can. You know, it's hard for me, bro.
Straight
you know
up.
what I'm saying? And there's no knock to that. It's just that I don't, like, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel about jail, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I went to jail a couple times, and I'm like, how do people do this, man?
Man.
I got friends and family members who, like, if they get arrested or something, they happy. They feel like they going on spring break or something. But like,
nah, I got something like that. Trust me,
like, bro, I cannot do jail. I tell you right now, man, strip ain't hard like that.
I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's just never been my thing. I just, you know, I like being cool, man, being fresh, man, being, you know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah. That's real rap, man. Did you watch the Super Bowl when it happened?
Yes, I watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Who are you going for?
Man, it really didn't matter. You know, I look at the game a little different. I look at players, you know, that was a good play. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't have like a favorite team or anything?
You know, I like players. I like a couple teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like a couple teams.
That's
I like the
what's
Cowboys. The Cowboys are straight, you know.
Heck yeah.
I like, you know, I'm an old fan of a lot of teams, like the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You know, prime time, you know, Irvin.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the real teams in the dynasties.
Right. Just because of those guys' attitude and just what they did to the game, bringing swag to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you listen to kids all the time. They saying, "Oh, you got mossed."
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? And you know, Moss been out the game for a minute, but you know now it's a thing.
That's a
you
phrase,
know, right?
for real.
It's a phrase for real.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
players like that. you know.
And speaking of phrases that come from, you know, iconic players, me and my brother was talking the other day, yo, because, you know, everybody heard of the tragedy and everything, but I honestly think me and my brother, like, I think our generation, we came up with that Kobe. You know, when you shoot some Kobe, you know, and even kids do that now, and man, it's kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of hurts now, man, since this tragedy, yo. You know, and you being from Cali, were you a Lakers fan? Or?
Man, Showtime, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like,
always been about Showtime, man. You know what I'm saying?
The Kobe Bryant thing, just similar to the Nipsey Hussle thing, it's still...
It's unreal, bro.
Yeah, it's difficult to wrap your mind around. You know,
unreal.
like, this is an icon.
Yeah.
When I first got the news, you know, Kobe Bryant and the helicopter, I'm like, yo, like, I'm Googling, I'm pulling stuff up. I'm like, this cannot be real. Let this be one of these crazy-ass hoaxes that people are doing on social media.
That's what I thought it was, you know. I thought it was like that because I had got a hit on my phone. Somebody had told me, they was like, you hear what happened to Kobe? I was like, nah. I didn't believe it. You know, even when people start saying it, I still didn't believe it. And I was like, man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And you know, man, it's still crazy, bro.
Heck yeah, man. We're in the studio right now with Nice Major out of that Victory Circle. That's like the name of the brand, right?
That's the name of the brand, the record label, you know what I'm saying? Elite Records. You feel me? Yeah.
Heck yeah. And so, you know, you are an artist. You have the brand and the label. Do you have any other artists like working under you or?
Nah, man. I don't want nobody to work up under me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
You ain't trying to Lil Wayne nobody.
Nah, bro. Nah, man. You know, I got a partner, 97 Crooks.
Yeah.
You know, there's some artists that I've been working with. You know, one of the artists, this kid named Slim, he's dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's super dope. You know, it's a kid you're going to hear about, you know, pretty soon. And that's just about it, bro. Like, I just been working on my vibe, man. You know, my music, and just, you know, whenever I want to put out some stuff, like I was listening to, who was that? Andre 3000, and I had read an interview that he had did with Rick Rubin, and the things that he was saying, and it's like, wow, I almost feel like I got, you know, like I can relate to some of that stuff. You know, the Dr. Dre feel how he didn't want to put out, you know what I'm saying, a Chronic for so long because, you know, I listen to my music every day.
Heck yeah.
Every day,
you
bro.
can be your own worst critic too.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of music and videos that I haven't even put out yet just because
they're in the vault.
Yeah, they're in the vault, and I'm just, you know, they're gonna come out with that with the shebang, because I'm all about popping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Heck
So,
yeah.
you know.
That's real rap, man. And so you mentioned Andre 3000, and Andre 3000, you know, I definitely feel like he's a hot artist. But it was this discussion I seen on social media, man. And I know a lot of things on Facebook especially can get real outlandish.
Right.
But it was kind of a good discussion. I want your take on it. You know, they said Andre 3000 is like a good feature artist, but not so much as a solo artist. Because, you know, there's been talks of him coming out with his own solo album and everything. What you think of an Andre 3000 solo album?
I mean, who are the people to even give this type of, you know, this type of,
like, criticism?
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah.
You know, like, who are you? Like, are you a person that makes money off of this, off of doing music right now? Do you solely live your life off of strictly music?
Man, yo, because I was thinking the same thing. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You can't
like,
just
how
appreciate
can you,
an album.
I mean, even if you don't like it, even if you don't feel like that, there's somebody on the other side of the country, on the other side of the United States that, you know, really feels like this guy is the guy. So who are you to be like, oh, he's just a good feature artist? Who is your best? Who is your guy for you know, who is your guy? You know what I mean? Like, who are, you know, everybody is different, man. I don't expect for your guy to be my guy like that. You feel what I'm saying?
And I can tell, I'm one of those people, I feel like you can tell something about somebody based on, like, what kind of music they listen to and where they coming from. Like, I got a homie, he listens to, you know, some artists, like, I don't want to name drop. He listens to some artists that are straight boo-boo in my book.
Right.
So then whenever he does try and talk about somebody like Andre 3000, I'm like, bro, your word don't hold no weight, bro, because you listen to some trash.
different times, man. Different times, different people, man. You know, I mean, to some people, Andre didn't get them through nothing. Andre don't do nothing for them. to other people like me and you that grew up at the time where, you know, AT Aliens and all of that first came out. Yeah. Hey, man, that was a different vibe. I'm in middle school. You know, I'm in middle school. This is what's jumping on the radio. This is what they putting in our face.
Real rap.
You know, real stuff. And those dudes didn't have to fake it till you make it or whatever the case may be, because you didn't have the social media aspect of the music like that.
Heck yeah. And they was just being so genuine. Like, you can listen to, you know, Andre 3000 and Big Boy tracks. Like, nobody had a sound like that. You know, bombs
man.
Over bag, even stuff like
man.
that. Like, they weren't making music like that, man. So yeah, Andre 3000, I would definitely like to see a solo album come from him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a lot of work, man. You know, especially when you're an artist, man, and you put everything into your music, you know, and not just your life story. I mean, your musicianship, you know what I mean?
Straight up.
The
and I
tracks
don't know,
that you pick.
I don't know what year the song came out, but if you don't get moved by that track that I typed a text to a girl I used to see, like as soon as I hear that line, bro, that Players Anthem, bro, that song will forever go hard. And Andre 3000 made that track.
Player music.
Yeah,
you know
real rap. So what type of music are you listening to right now? If we get a nice Majors car and you hook up the aux cord, what type of tracks we gonna hear?
Man, right now I'm listening to Dom Kennedy, some Payroll Giovanni. I'm listening to 97 Crooks. You know what I'm saying? His instrumentals all day, cause I be rolling to instrumentals. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I can definitely believe you listen to Payroll Giovanni, because that's somebody I had to figure out where he's from, you know, because I was like, yo.
You would think Payroll from, you know what I'm saying?
From the West Side.
Right, you know what I'm saying? He from Detroit, you know?
Yeah. Man, if you listening right now, look up that Payroll Giovanni, yo.
And, bro, you know what's so crazy? Let me tell you a story, right? So, my boy, Crooks put me on Payroll. Yeah. Right? So, he was telling me, you know what I'm saying, Cardo had made the beat, you know what I'm saying, his beats and stuff like that, because he had came out with a Cardo with a tape with Cardo. And so I fly to LA, and this is around the time Kendrick was making Damn, right? And so this has been Crook's favorite producer. That's his guy,
Cardo.
Right. So I'm at Baggage Claim, and I just get off the phone with Crooks, and we just chopping it up. I'm at Baggage Claim, and I just look over. I just see this dude, bro, in Baggage Claim he just got a jacket on. He got, like, you know what I'm saying, the hood on his head. And then I look at his hands, he got tats on his hands. And I'm just like,
you know them tats.
And so I go on Instagram, right? Yeah. And I go on Instagram and I look, and I'm like, dang, this look like, hold on, man. Bruh. So I go up to him and I show him Instagram. I said, this you? He was like, what's up? And I was like, oh, snap.
And this was Cardo?
What? You know what I'm saying? Dang. Nah, I'm not lying to you, bro. Yo. That was around the time they was working on Damn, I think. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick's album. Yeah. And he invited me out to the studio. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where they was kicking it at. And we exchanged numbers and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that was it. And I had dip because he had to dip and I had to dip. Or whatever, but that was just crazy, you know what I'm saying?
How the universe made that shit.
Right, and I'm trying to call Crooks at the time that I met him. So I'm like, hey, you ain't gonna believe who I'm standing right here with, because Carp, man, he was so cool, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I called Crooks up. He didn't answer the phone. And I just got off the phone with him. He didn't answer the phone. I was like, so he calls me back. And I was like, bro, you ain't gonna believe who I just met. And we just got off the phone talking about this dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Talking about one of the songs that he had made on Payroll's album. I was like, bro, this song roll. Heck yeah. And it was wild, man. I always have those type of moments though, where I meet these type of people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like confirmation from the universe that you where you need to be.
Bruh, all the time. Yeah. Like I have that happen to me a lot. Like, you wouldn't even believe how much it happened to me and how many people like I've met and who I know. You know what I mean?
Believe that, man. Like, I'm one of those people. Like, I even had an ex-girlfriend. She was getting annoyed all the time because I'm one of them dudes like, the universe this, vibes this, frequency that. But I believe in that. Like, the universe will let you know when you're where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not, it's gonna get you there. It's gonna push you there.
Man.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. So, you know, Payroll Giovanni, you know, he got all them projects with Cardo.
Right.
Do you have like a home producer or somebody like that one person that makes your beats, or do you work with
Crooks?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We've been banging for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like that guy, he's so ahead of his time and the things that he can do and his sound.
Yeah.
You know, and it just fits what I've been doing. Not saying like I don't, you know, mess with other producers, because I love music. You know, I'm a music lover. It's just him, you know, his sound is tight, and he's always trying to improve and always trying to, you know, figure something new out. Like, yo, you know what I mean? And you know, that's my G right there. Yeah.
And so whenever you get in the studio, do you have any type of like ritual or something you gotta have in the studio with you, or something that you need to do when you get in the studio to start vibing out and making music?
You know, it's crazy. I just, with me, I'm just a poster. Like I gotta post up, just chill. You know, I may not even start doing music for the first hour to 2 hours. I just may just be bumping.
Yeah.
You know, and it'll come that time around 2-3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Where
like 2-3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where I look up and I'm like, dang, I got 3 songs that I've already made. You know what I mean? Like full songs that I've already made, because the ideas are flowing in. I'm just getting into my groove. I don't really do nothing crazy. I just kind of, you know, I'm just reaching for words out the air, man. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah, that's what's up, man. And so, you know, you being a natural writer, coming from, you know, a mom who was a writer, do you ever have those bouts of like writer's block, or where you're too much in your head and you just need to take a drive or anything?
That's where I've been at. But it's not that I got too much in my head. It's just, you know, I'm just taking a breather. I'm kind of used to it. Yeah. You know, I just take a breather, kind of sit back. And just, you know, what do I want to talk about? What do I want to rap about? I've never been the one to just put out dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Just throw out shit just to throw out shit, because I care about my music. You know what I mean? Not saying those guys who do that, they don't. I'm a different type of artist, man. Yeah. So, you know, I just kind of sit back, and when it comes. I try not to force it, because then I won't be happy with the music that I'm making, you know, and I don't want to. This is free.
Heck yeah.
You know, and I don't want to just do anything or put anything out there, because this is a representation of me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
And you know, being so cool, being so positive, you know what I'm saying? You got good vibes, good energy. I kind of didn't want to ask, but I want to know, you know, just from your mindset and your lifestyle and everything, being an artist, have you ever been involved in some type of like musical beef? Has anybody shot a diss track at you? Have you had to make a diss track to somebody?
Can I cuss on here?
Go for it.
Fuck no. I mean, I'm cool, but I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's a certain respect level, you know, that I have amongst artists. You know what I mean? Like, you know, in the music and outside of the music.
Because I've noticed, and I don't know if it's because, you know, like, we're so close in quarters or what, but it's a lot of, you know, artists who kind of have some buzz, kind of have a name for themselves, specifically from Dallas and Fort Worth, and I always find them beefing with each other. You know, and
man,
I'm like,
I mean, because I don't be on that type of shit. And if somebody has, like, they've done it to where I don't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, cause like lyrically, like I'm pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? I feel, you know, and I'll tear somebody's ass up, you know what I'm saying? So shit, go ahead, so I can tear your ass up real quick.
It's gonna be that nice major hit 'em up
track.
Yeah,
man, I'm not about to play with you, man. You know what I'm saying? But
straight up.
You know, to each his own. I guess that's how they, you know what I'm saying? But when you do that, you taking it away from the music. So we gonna beef on wax, or we gonna beef outside of this? Yeah. Let me know where we at.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We beefing on wax, or we beefing out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and sometimes I feel like the beef is created just to, you know, gain that exposure, man. Like, whenever this, I'm going to bring up a certain musical beef. And whenever it first happened, I was thinking like, yo, this is going to be funny and entertaining. But after it died down, I was like, I think they did that just to get us riled up. It was the Drake and Pusha T thing.
Man.
Whenever they came out with that.
You know, look look at Eminem and Nick Cannon. Not saying they beef not real, but I mean, you know,
It's
Nick
like
Cannon
gimmick
dropped
to
a diss track, and Eminem album just came out.
What you think
You
about
feel-
that
you-
Nick Cannon
you-
diss track though? Bro?
I mean, hey, I don't know if people, they don't respect Nick Cannon as a rapper because they look at him as
Like,
however they look at him. You know what
wilding
I'm
out
saying?
drum
But I
line,
mean, you know,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's a diss track. You know what I'm
like
saying?
he had rhymes and everything, you know, and then he had Charlie Clips, you know, battle rapper on there. And
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, because Nick Cannon can rhyme, you know what I'm saying? He can rap,
Right.
You know,
People know about M's album now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if
Have
that
you
was,
listened to the new M album?
I listened to some of it. You know, I listened to some of it.
Man, I've seen with this Eminem album, like at first, like before this album,
Mm-hmm.
everybody said, you know, Eminem is a god, you know, he's the GOAT, this and that, which I think that term gets thrown around way too much. I
Right.
think the term GOAT, you know, we need to scrap that, yo, because people are
Right.
using it stupid.
Right.
But I feel like before this album, a lot of people were confident and sure about Eminem. But with
Right.
this album, I've seen a lot of people say, you know, it's trash. Have you checked it out? What you think?
I mean, you know, what you want Eminem to talk about?
Yeah, and
That's what you. I mean,
and
what
that's
you want him
another
to talk,
thing. Like,
what you want him to talk about?
I feel like Eminem, you know,
he gonna lyrically,
yeah,
you know.
like his wordplay is sick. You know what I'm saying? He always had that delivery and everything, but he just raps about things I can't relate to.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
I've never wanted to kill my baby moms. You know,
Right.
nothing like that. But like his wordplay, yeah, it go hard. But I like music that I can like ride to in the car with. You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
can't do that
right,
with Eminem.
right.
He'll make you mad.
See, a lot of the times, man, you got different types of rap. You know,
Yeah.
all rap ain't the same. All hip hop is not the same. You know,
Right. You being from Cali, both of us being from the West Side, bro. I want to ask you because personally, it kind of makes me mad when people, you know, when I see the memes and everything like that, because it's disrespectful. But why people be knocking on my boy E40? You know,
I mean, I don't even know. E40's a real player.
yo,
You know what I'm
like,
saying? Like,
you ain't
that's
seen
what
the memes. They're like, man, E40 raps in cursive.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
sound
but
like
that's
Jello coming out his mouth.
Hey,
I'm like, yo,
but you know what though? E40 didn't gave a lot of game.
yes,
You know what I'm saying? They can say what they want. They
he's a
can, you
living
know,
legend,
right?
yo.
E40 gave a lot of game. I'm listening to Slurricane on my way to school every day
Yo.
with my headphones. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
With a Walkman.
I ain't gonna lie, E40 saved me from a lot of, you know, possibly potential heartbreaks. You know what I'm saying? Because,
Straight up.
like, it's been a time where, like, I feel like, man, oh, girl, you know, she doing me wrong. But you throwing some E40 and you feel like a player, you know?
Nah,
like,
real
man,
talk.
let me get over that, yo.
Motivation music, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Him and Too Short. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Straight up.
E40 and Too Short, they can do damage.
Oh, yeah.
Real
Yeah.
rap. So I want to know, you being a music artist, we are in the studio right now, straightforward with Strip with Nice Major. You feel me? Out that Victory Circle, man. He got the barbershop, got the clothing line coming out. You also have something
What up,
else
P?
that we can rock on our person.
Yeah. I'm about to be revealing, you know, my own shoe pretty soon.
Your own shoe?
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy, bro. Like, who else in the game is doing this? Like, you got a barbershop, a clothing line. You know what I'm saying? You brought palm trees to Fort Worth, and now you about to have your own shoe?
Yeah.
How did this come about, and what gave you the idea for this?
You know, I don't know, man. I just wanted to jump in the game like that, and I just wanted something that I can rock myself. You know,
Yeah.
I only rock my clothes.
Heck
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like YG said, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro. Like,
But
you
wearing your
know,
own,
right.
I got
My
my own.
style dope. It's a lot of
Yeah.
people who want to dress like me.
Heck
You know,
yeah.
so why not throw out something? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's dope. You feel me? And with this shoe deal, and I don't want to just give go into super detail, but it's something that's super dope, and I don't know a lot of guys that, you know, other than mainstream, you know what I'm saying, that got, you know, not an idea, but a chance to do something like this, you know, but it's going to be something super dope. And
Yeah, for real, because I'm over here thinking, like, how do you even get connected to the people that can let you come out with your own shoe?
right.
Like, I think that's dope. Like, people just started making their own T-shirts, but
Right,
you
right.
passed that. You about to make
Yeah,
shoes
man,
with
yeah.
your own shop.
Yeah, man.
Man,
Yeah.
that's pretty dope. So, can you tell us right now, like, when's the projected launch date, or where we can find the shoe when it comes out?
Well, it's gonna be on VictoryCircleStore.com. You can go there right now and sign up. and because the site hasn't launched all the way yet, it's about to launch. You know what I'm saying? We're getting everything ready, getting all the products and everything on there. You know, because I'm expecting for things to really splash. You know, what I got going, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just gonna be a dope look. You know, it's just gonna be a dope look.
That's what's up, yo. And I want to know, you know what I'm saying? Going back to the music artistry, with Nice Major, is there a mainstream artist you would want to collab with, or some wild ass feature that nobody would expect you to want to work with? Like, cause me personally, I did music, but this was like back in like high school, like 10 years ago. And even now, I feel like if I had the chance, I would want to make a song with Sade.
Straight up.
And I know nobody expects that. People be like, oh, you don't want to do a song with Tupac or something, but Sade. Let me do a feature with Sade. What about you?
I'm trying to think, man. Probably, you know what I will say, and this is on an honest tip, Sugar Free and DJ Quick.
Yo.
Like, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Free and DJ Quick. Like, that is one of the features that I really would like to get. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. I'm glad you said that, too, because I was at work the other day, and I was jamming something. And this chick asked me, she was like, who is that? I was like, Sugar Free. She was like, man. Who? And I was like, oh,
Get
man.
your money while you bullshitting. You know
yeah. I'm like, come on,
Straight
man.
up.
I was like, you were cute. You were cute till you asked me that.
Straight up. I mean, man.
Sugar Free and DJ Quick.
Yep.
That's real, man. That's what's up, yo. And DJ Quick, I follow him on Instagram. That dude's a character for real.
Yeah, DJ Quick, cool, man. But, like, he's one of the guys who, like, sound. Yeah. You know, when
He's a gangster.
Well, no, what I mean, like his musicianship, his sound of how his music sounds. You know what I mean? Coming through the speakers. Yeah. You know, the clarity, you know, all of that, the big sound. You know, he's real big in that. You know, and that's the stuff that I be looking for. Quality, super quality. You know what I mean?
That's real rap, man. And so that's mainstream, you know, DJ Quick, Sugar Free. If you're listening or watching right now, you don't know who they are, slap yourself and then look them up, you know, and gonna get put on that game, man. So how about more locally? Is there an artist around here that you haven't worked with that you wouldn't mind doing a track with?
It's a lot of artists, man. It's a lot of artists.
Yeah.
It's a lot of artists that I would work with that I haven't, you know. I mean, everybody's reachable. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's reachable. So I would say, man, so many names, bro. So many names.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to. Yeah. It's,
that's one of those questions like, you know, they always say no answer is the wrong answer, but you definitely don't want to say the wrong thing.
Right. I'm going to be working with my partner, OGB, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's about to drop some stuff or whatever, and it's heating up the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's my homeboy. Man, you know, working with my boy Slim. You know what I'm saying? He's tight. You know, and I mean, it's a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? That's super dope. You got Lou Charles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's another one. You know,
I heard of Lou Charles.
Yeah, Lou Charles, Vega. You know what I'm saying? You got there's a lot of them, man. Sick, he's doing his thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the artists that's really rapping for the funk, you know, and he's an actual musician. You know, he cares about his music. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's real rap, man. I wanted to ask you because I seen it in the news earlier, and I just wanted to get your take on it because I'm kind of feeling like Colin Kaepernick, and now I don't want to just go all out and say, you know, I feel like he played us, but I kind of feel like, you know, him and Jay-Z both are kind of like playing off the people, playing off our emotions and everything. Whenever he first took the stand on the national anthem thing, like, it was for a purpose.
Right.
But, like, since then, you know, it seemed like he just been getting deals and checks off of it back to back. And now I see he is about to come out with a memoir, like some type of autobiography book, basically detailing the national anthem thing and everything like that. And he's publishing it under his own publishing company. Right. So how do you feel about the whole Colin Kaepernick situation? Do you kind of feel he did it for the right thing, or do you feel like this is all, you know, money?
I can't speak for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on the outside looking in, and you know, we aren't inside that door. We just see what they, you know, whatever is going on, what they let us see, how, whatever he's doing. I mean, if he didn't capitalize off of it, he would be crazy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, if he didn't capitalize off of it, he'd be crazy. He ain't playing in the league, so how he gonna bring in money?
Straight up. Still got to get paid. Still got to feed the family.
You know what I'm saying?
I dig that. I
so
dig
he's
that.
still, you know, but as far as in the situation and why he's doing it, I mean, I can't really speak on that guy, you know, because I've never met that guy in my life. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, and I think it'd still be cool to, you know, kick it with Colin Kaepernick just to really pick his brain and see what's going on.
I like watching him, you know. I like watching him and shit. He was dope doing what he was doing when he was playing, you know. But I mean, you know, I can't really.
And I heard the XFL reached out to him. You know, the XFL just came back.
I mean, if he want to play football, play football.
Yeah.
He could have been playing football. It's just where he want to play football at. You know, because when you reach a certain status, I mean, that's the status that you want to maintain. He's earned the right to. He made it into the NFL. You know how hard that shit is? Heck yeah. Like, straight up, that shit is hard.
And somebody else, I feel, definitely earned the right to make the moves they make and do what they want to do. But he also gets a lot of flack for it. Jay-Z.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. He gets a lot of backlash for a lot of stuff he does.
Man, you know what? Sometimes, man, you make certain decisions not for right now, but for the future.
Yeah.
You know, that's just like what I had did with myself. You know, I said, I'm going to take a year and I'm going to learn this and I'm going to learn that. This is going to suffer, but it's also going to put this 10 years ahead.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just like with him. I mean, whatever he's doing or whatever the case may be, like I said, I don't know that guy neither. But, you know, people not going to like everything that you do. Yeah. Some people understand the business moves and understand what he's doing. Yeah. Then you got some that, I don't like this, I don't like that. Hey, you don't like the way you woke up this morning either. You know what I'm saying? So, who are you, man? You know? Straight
up. And I want to know, you know, why we got you in the studio. You have, you know, the music going.
Right.
15-minute High Point 2 album.
Right.
Where can we find that?
You can find that on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be on the Live on Vaughn site really soon. I would like people to go check out, like, the Victory Circle store on IG and Live on Vaughn, you know. Yeah. We just getting those up. All the websites and everything is coming. You know, I got so much new music that's about to drop. It's going to be dope. Like, I'm a 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock dude. What I mean by that is all my music is sunset music. Yeah. You know, riding, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Riding to your destination. You feel me? Happy hour stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real rap.
Yeah, I got a lot of that dropping.
You got the barbershop, got the clothing line, got the music popping. About to have a shoe come out.
Yeah, man.
What other endeavors do you have on your mind that you plan on going? Like, you gonna open up a food truck or something next? like what else you got going on?
You know what I'm saying? Right next to the shop, we're gonna have a food truck park. You know, we're gonna have a food truck park right there. I got a graffiti yard that, you know, that I have in the back of the shop or whatever for film, you know, for videos.
You said like a graffiti yard?
Yeah, full of graffiti.
Dang.
Yeah, the backyard is like full of graffiti. And, you know, just getting that jumping, man, for videos, for, you know, all type of stuff, man, parties and all of that.
That'd be pretty cool, man. Events, photo shoots, all that.
Yeah. I've already had a lot of photo shoots at the shop already. You know, it's like when you come up in there, it's a different vibe. Yeah. Music evolution. I got vinyl records on the wall. I got tapes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Old tapes on the wall, old pictures and things like that. Just of music evolution all the way back from the 80s until now, you know, straight up from with Rakim, the old Too Short, you know, when he first jumped into the game, Ice-T, you know, De La Soul, Tupac, so many artists, you know what I'm saying, Master P, all of that.
So
man.
With all this, you know, like surplus of different styles and genres and all these, you know, new generation artists and everything, like the evolution of music itself, do you ever find yourself like having to evolve or change the way you didn't want to you know, keep up with the times, or are you cool with where music is going right now?
I mean, you know, music gotta evolve, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't hear no rap, right? Well, I won't say that, but music got to evolve, man. You know, there's no hatred with me when it comes to that. You know, people gonna listen to what they want to listen to. If you're a person that listen to the radio all day, that's what you're listening to it for.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a person that likes to find, you know, some certain artists, you know, and you're like, man, I ain't never heard this guy on the radio, this, that, and the third, and they have their own style. Hey, man, you know, I'm all to the good with it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Everybody's in it for different reasons, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's real rap, man. You right now logged on to Straightforward with Strip. We stream live every Thursday, 3 p.m. Central, in Studio C at Fishbowl Radio Network, located inside Globe Life Park. We're in the studio right now with Nice Major. Gotta definitely check out that 15-minute High Point 2 project on all musical platforms. You say you got a website, too, the Victory Circle Store?
Yeah, .com. You know what I'm saying? It's coming up. Go on there and sign up. We're going to be releasing things with the store real soon, man. Yeah, I'm going to be doing something special.
Heck yeah, like you got the Victory Circle baseball tee, I see, man.
Yeah,
that's going to be available too?
Yeah, man. This is like one of the originals or whatever. I got so much stuff, bro, you know. But yeah, this is going to be one of the things. It's going to be a newer one. Yeah. Super dope, you know. Yeah, it's going to be tight.
That's real rap, yo. Well, Nice Major, I appreciate you coming to the studio, man.
Appreciate
we definitely got to link up again. And like always, you know, whenever you got some new tracks coming out, go ahead and shoot them to me. I'll definitely spin them right here, yo. For real, man. We're going to link up and all that, yeah, and talk off the air about, you know, some projects and everything that we got going, man. And again, I appreciate you coming to the studio. Go ahead and let the listener know again where we can find your projects, where we can look out for you
at.
Man,
check me out everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Add me on Instagram. Nice Major, at Nice Major, you feel me? Mess with the sound, yo. You know, check out, see what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be putting out more new music, things like that. My YouTube, Nice Major. You know, on YouTube and things like that,
And that's a pretty easy name to remember, too. You know, even if you know, aren't tech savvy or anything, just Google Nice Major. Check it out, yo. Big things popping, man. You're definitely making a movement, making a name for yourself. Like I said, even you said it, like you're in Fort Worth, in an area that kind of feels like an area in California.
Nah, real talk.
And you open up shops, bringing palm trees to the neighborhood and actually, you know, giving back to the community and being somebody that, you know, people can look up to.
Straight up.
You know, like you really laying that blueprint just like Nipsey Hussle. You feel me? Somebody like, you know, it's kids out there, even like young people or people our age that are out there thugging it, you know, hanging in the streets, not really knowing what they want to do or how to do it.
Yeah.
But you are being that person like, yo, this is what I'm doing. This is how to do it. You know? So
man.
I can appreciate that, man. I respect that, yo. Definitely got to invite you back to the studio, man.
Appreciate that.
This Straightforward with Strip every Thursday at 3 p.m. Central, live streaming. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave your comments. And like always, I'll be black next week.
Peace.
Yeah. Ice my neck, start my ride, I head out. Not a road, I don't know, I done been there before. I got ties with the mob, so I'm good where I go. That's just something you should know. Stacking up the money like right now. Shorty came to visit in the nightgown, but it's over low, tell them pipe down. I need a whole bowl like a rice house. Colder than the winter with the ice out. Right now I'm smoking, writing lyrics in a lighthouse. Ooh. I ain't in the mood for the convo. Ice too wet for a drop. Why hit it in the morning like Alonzo? For the ones that can't stand me, grab a chair, bro. Birds like a scarecrow. Jimmy Slim got the scope with the red boat. Shoot till he get enough. I found me a that'll drive about the load. I remember I would go, now I ran it up. They peanut butter trying to jam with us. Foot on they neck to they head bust. We see more ice than a hockey puck. I play with them keys, I be Scott Storchin. I am not kidding, abortion. Sipping muddy on a flight right now. Yeah, she do the I like right now. Knock it out, Tyson fight right now. told her she should meet me in LA. Girl, we like Kim and Kanye. I'ma hop in the shower for an hour, hop out, spray cologne, and then I ice my neck, start my ride, I head out. Not a road, I don't know, I done been there before. I got ties with the mob, so I'm good where I go. That's just something you should know.